Hi there guys, it's Tuesday the 15th today, effectively day 8 since I've had steroids. I'd like to report that I'm doing well and doing okay, but I'm not. I'm not really doing so good, to be honest. I can't believe it. I really am. It's like, wow. It's really, really easy. I'm even holding my phone, got my crutch, and I can't believe it. I'm walking, I would say 10-15% better than I have been in ages. It's absolutely awesome. It's like a dream come true. Can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Blown away. I never ever thought I would be walking like this again, ever. I thought that was it for me. Still can't believe this. I'm walking round with that. Okay, my back's a tiny little bit stiff, but it's just incredible. I'm walking around the shops. It's amazing. It's incredible, isn't it?
It is.
Normally I can't walk, before all my steroids, I can't walk. Even with a crutch, I'm falling all over the place. I'm not safe, am I?
No.
You've got to be with me all the time, and it's like every step is painful and difficult. My legs are stiff. It's like I'm taking steps. My knees are behaving, my back's behaving. I'm walking. People are going to think I'm weird filming myself in here, but there's hardly anyone in here. We were the first customers in Matalan. They unlocked the door. You love Christmas shopping, don't you, darling?
I do.
I'm walking around, I'm not even holding true stand. I've got my crutch just for a bit of balance, but it's just incredible. I am amazed and I'm blown away. After the 3 days of steroids, I sort of went downhill and I was in loads of pain and just generally not very good at all for a day or two. Then I picked up again and I was okay. For 2-3 days, and now but I could feel that coming to an end yesterday, and now this morning we just, as you probably tell, we're just out at the moment. It's early and we've just been to Tesco, and Teresa's just nipped out to get some calendars from a shop. Normally I'd always go with her, but I just can't manage it this morning. Finished steroids on the 14th, and it's the 22nd today, so it's 8 days. 8 days since I finished them. It just shows that there's inflammation in my spinal cord causing this problem. I am improving, guys. It's very scary though, because I just think to myself, you know, how long is it going to last?
Yeah.
Still in Matalan, probably been in here about 15 minutes now, and still walking good, still balancing good, still feel quite stable. Pretty awesome, actually. It's just impossible. My back is so stiff and painful and sore, and that makes my legs the same. It makes them painful, burning. All that was the thing a few days ago. A few days after the steroids, I'd got absolutely horrendous burning legs. Both my legs, from tops of my legs right down to my feet, absolutely horrendous it was. I can't describe how painful and uncomfortable it was. It's ridiculous. And there's one tablet that I take, and I talk about this quite a lot. It is a benzo. It's called clonazepam that I take, and that tends to relax the muscle in my back, the muscles in my back, the painful muscles in my back, and that has an effect on my legs as well. strangely enough. I know it's a muscle relaxant, and you'd think, well, you need a nerve painkiller for your legs, but when the muscles aren't hurting in my back, my legs are better, and everything's generally better. So I'm not too happy about having to stay in the car at the moment, because I always like to sort of go around the shops and have a walk around if I can. But we've been around Tesco this morning, and that's about as difficult as it gets for me. And if it gets any more difficult, I'll just be staying in the car. And I always say, well, that's the beginning of the end. Look, I found the wife. It's the same day. It's day 8, which is the 15th today. Yeah, 15th of 12th. Yes. Okay, so day 8 still. We're back home now, and I decided that to put a call into my MS nurse at hospital, because last night had a bit of a scare, didn't we?
We did.
It's something that's been happening recently with my eyesight, and I'm pretty sure it could be medication related, more than likely the Prednisolone tablets I'm taking, which are steroid tablets I have to take every day. I'm not happy about taking them. I've been trying to convince the doctors to wean me off them for quite some time now, having some success, but they've recently upped it again, which I'm not happy about. But I've had really, really good vision all of my life. I'm 48 now, and I had to think then for a minute. And only this last year, since I've been on these damn prednisolone tablets, have I suffered lots of horrible side effects, including visual problems. And I'm very well aware that steroids can, you know, do quite a bit of damage to the eyes if you're not careful. And that's what I'm worried about, long-term damage. And so the sooner I come off these steroid tablets, prednisolone, as far as I'm concerned, the better. But I have to look at the other side as well, because they're helping suppress my immune system along with the azathioprine. But anyway, I'll tell you about what happened last night. And I've had this before. I get this strange kind of sensation in my eyes. It's not pain, but it makes me want to squint, and a little bit kind of dry or rough or gritty, but not really that bad. Hardly any kind of pain really at all, but I know there's something not quite right. And that then comes along with the blurred vision. And boy, was my vision blurred last night. After having crystal clear, sharp, brilliant vision all my life, to like not even being able to make out Teresa's face, basically. You know,
that might be a blessing.
I don't think so. When you sat only a few feet away from me, not even being able to make faces out of a like wedding photograph on the wall. But if I look, you know, I've got sharp vision to about sort of 18 inches, 18 inches, 2 feet. But anything beyond that, it's like whoa, big deal for me. So it's really quite worrying me. Then what happens is I'll perhaps, usually happens in the evenings, I'll go to bed and I wake up in the middle of the night and my vision's kind of back to normal in quotes, but it's my vision's not great anyway now. So that's why I put a call into my MS nurse, and I've said that it's significantly worrying me and really disturbing me.
It is.
Because yeah, both of us, it's really not good at all. Because, you know, the feeling of having absolutely everything taken away from you, mobility, you know, vision is one of the one thing I really would like to hang on to, if possible, because that allows me to do things like this, the video and all my computer stuff, and that keeps my hobbies and, you know, keeps me going. This sort of stuff doesn't it?
It does.
I'm not one of these people that can sit and do nothing all day. I've got to keep doing things. I can see that. Holding my phone, my finger's cramping up. I can see that you're eager to say something, dearest.
Yes. I was going to say, we mustn't lose sight of the fact that usually, as a rule, 10 days to 14 days is when we really do see the benefit of the IV steroids.
Today is day 8. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like we actually watched a past video of
2017,
yes,
in
yes.
August 2017.
And we was watching how he was at this stage then.
So here we are on present day, which is the 7th of August 2017, and it's Monday evening, somewhere around about 10:30. Rewinding a couple of days to Saturday. Saturday was a really bad day for me. We normally go out all day, pottering around doing shopping and bits and bobs on Saturday. I stayed in the house all day and I just slept. I could not function. I slept all night really well, to be honest, and then I got up about 9, half 9, and it was only I could only manage a couple of hours up, and I just had to go back to bed. I was so tired. It was more than tiredness, it was fatigue, really bad fatigue. I don't feel like that. It was really different. I don't suffer from fatigue at all. The MS doesn't cause fatigue for me, so this has got to be something to do with almost steroid withdrawal, the withdrawal from the steroid, the fatigue being a side effect, and I generally just felt really unwell.
And it was exactly as he is now.
In fact, maybe even a little bit worse.
Yeah. And it, you know, after the 10, 14 days, it was like, wow, amazing difference. So I don't think we should lose sight of that.
No, we've got to lose sight of it.
Yeah.
Got to lose sight of it.
No pun intended.
No. I didn't even think of that until you said it, actually. But my walking was horrendous. I just took very little steps. I was shuffling, holding on to everything, couldn't balance. I couldn't take steps hardly on my own at all. Ridiculous. The next day, Sunday, which was the 6th of August, yesterday, improvement. Thank goodness. I was pretty relieved to feel some kind of improvement, because by this time I was getting very worried. So my back had loosened off a lot, because my back has been so stiff, my back has, and that causes my balance and walking issues. It's something to do with the core muscles in my back stop working, and they like go rigid, and when I take steps it just feels like my back is going to snap, and so I have to take little steps. There's no balance or support in my back, in my core muscles, hardly at all. Slight improvement on Sunday, walking a bit better, pain in the legs, squeezing, burning, not so bad. Okay, so today, Monday, this morning, I got up and the balance is okay, walking okay, but I noticed my right leg was not behaving itself. It was seriously dodgy. And when I say seriously dodgy, I mean the squeezing from my thigh all the way down to my foot was pretty bad. I mean, I'm talking, feels like my leg's set in concrete. My left leg's at this moment in time about the same, actually. It's eased off slightly during the day, but not a great deal. And I've been like that pretty much most of the day. Now, the worrying thing is, okay, every time I go to bed, I might get up in the night. Molly usually wakes me up, to be honest. And when I get out of bed, I never know how I'm going to be. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. Do you ever get up in the night and you sort of swing your legs down the side of the bed and you go to stand up and you don't know if you can stand? You don't know if you're going to be able to take a step. You don't know how many steps you're going to be able to take. Are you going to be able to tackle the stairs if you've got stairs like me? those things are very real to me at the moment, and very, very worrying and scary. Back in 2013, when I had Methylprednisolone steroid infusion in 2013, I didn't really experience any significant effects until about 10 days afterwards. So I'm still really, really hopeful that this infusion is, I'm still going to get some improvement on my symptoms, because although I can potter around the house at the moment, I'm not very good at all. I still can't go into shops. I'm still waiting in the car for Teresa while she's doing shopping. I just can't walk quick enough. I just can't do it. It's just ridiculous. No, it's very true, actually. Yeah, it's very important, and actually that, you know, it highlights what doing these videos, what good these videos are, because I can actually look back now, because I started, we started this channel in 2016 with just me.
Yes.
Actually, until you joined me, and which is nice. Hi there, my name's Neil Bradley. I wanted to record a video to tell you about my experiences in 2007. I haven't actually planned this video in any way. I'm not reading off a sheet or anything like that, so you'll have to bear with me, and I apologise if it doesn't come across as very professional, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to tell you, the story's too long, but I'm going to tell you about the very first bit of it, just in this video to start with. It all started in 2007. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but I have just gone through a difficult separation. There was children involved. There's a lot of stress, a lot of upset. Anyway, I had started to rent somewhere and live on my own, and I suddenly started to, out of nowhere, I suddenly started to experience strange sensations in my feet. Well, I think it's my right foot to start with. Okay, so if you were to like rub your feet together like that, you know, they'd probably feel pretty normal. And I know what normal feels like as well. But my feet didn't feel normal. Something wasn't right. And so to be able to look back on progression is quite good. So yeah.
Can I just mention as well?
No.
As well as the,
Looks
I'm
like you're
going to anyway.
Going to anyway.
Just as your vision's altering at the moment, I personally am concerned about how high your heart rate goes when you're not even doing anything.
Well, I did do some very gentle exercises this morning in the kitchen.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, I'm wobbling the phone a bit. My fingers keep seizing up.
But you've sat on the settee and you've got that little thing on your finger.
I know.
And you say, look at this, and it's high, and you're doing nothing.
Yeah, I can be sat relaxing in front of the TV, and I can feel my heart thumping in my chest.
Yeah.
I can see comments coming through on notifications. We've just published day 1 of the video, and they keep popping through on the phone. Yeah, I can be sat relaxed on the settee doing nothing, and my heart rate can be 110.
And that's scary.
And
surely it shouldn't be that high.
It's usually after tea. No, it's all this has happened ever since I started taking that Prednisolone steroid. I don't like taking them. I don't want to be taking them. I want to come off it, and I'm hoping that when I go on this second line treatment, called rituximab, I'm hoping to come off all these drugs, because they're just playing merry hell with me. They really are. So okay, so day 8, not feeling it at all. Hoping to start to feel a bit better soon, especially for Christmas. So we will report back probably in a few more days.
Yes.
Bye guys,
Bye.
and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Cheers.